Hoi hoi! Let's take a look today at Transform and Rollout TR02A Premium Finish Animation Version. Commander of Stars! This is of course Cybertron, I believe. Optimus Prime. Last year I skipped on this guy because there were a lot of issues. Breakages, mostly breakages. And even though I kind of wanted this dude, I just skipped on him because I'm not gonna get something that everybody knows it's just probably gonna break. There we go. But the second version, who is actually metallic colored, is way better. So first things first, I did not know this dude came with a card, and that makes me very, very happy. Card stock is a little bit cheap. His speed is the lowest stat, but that's fine. Very excited to get in on this dude. Just put this here, throw that in the trash. This is nothing. Throw it on the floor. And here we go. Let's see if we can on the floor as well. See if we can this on the floor as well, and see if we can get this to wow. That's heavy, but as you can imagine, it's as heavy as you can imagine because, of course, this thing is full of die-cast. Wow. And it rolls really fucking well. That's whew. That rolls pretty damn good. Look at that on the bottom. Wow. That looks great. I know there was supposed to be those ratchets feel really good. This can be removed from there. Yeah, because he can hold this as a regular gun. Let's see. So I know this guy included a Cyber Planet key. I believe it's this. I stored away, yeah. Actually, come on. Come on. It wasn't included inside of the packaging. It was actually included outside the packaging, which I found very interesting. But yeah, he has a Cyber Planet key. I don't know if you can plug it anywhere. It'd be cool if you could. But I see a couple of things here that are already bothering me. This is not clamping anywhere. Okay, now it is. This thing is heavy AF. Let me put the Cyber Planet key to the side. Not gonna need that anymore. You saw it. Okay, so this thing, a couple of things look like they could plug in better. I'm gonna have be a little bit careful with this because even though there hasn't been any that I have noticed or seen anybody saying that this guy has broken on them, I'm still very apprehensive just in case. I don't want it to end up breaking on me. These things look like they could peg in there. Something I heard is that since this guy now has a lot of paint, a lot of things don't want to tap in properly because of the paint. So at least for this mode, these could be tighter. Besides these being tighter, it seems fine. That's cute. That doesn't turn on or anything, right? It doesn't have batteries, I believe. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna transform this dude, and I'll see you right back for impressions on the bot mode. And here he is in bot mode, and wow, he looks awesome. He looks very fucking cool. Feels amazing as well. There's a fuckload of die cast on this dude. I don't think it was necessary, but you know, it's there. It's a fuckload of die cast. That ratcheted. I don't know if it's ratcheted to the outside. It's not. It's tension. But the ratchets seem very, very good. The knees, he has double jointed knees. They're also ratcheted. There's a little bit of an ankle tilt here, but just a tad bit. It's not too much. These don't tab in. In the original version, they had tabs here that would actually go there, but in this version, they actually took them off. Don't know why, but you know, it's fine. It still holds there. The hip skirts are a little bit annoying. They just like flow there. The color matching, it's horrible, but to me it's not the worst thing ever. The fingers, they're not broken, but they do worry me. They feel very, very flimsy. They feel very fucking flimsy. He has an ever so slightly ab crunch. You can go deeper if you lower the hip skirt. But the hip skirt doesn't tab in either. The head sculpt is pretty fucking good. You can totally do this and give him the faceplate, which to me just looks even better. Of course, he has a matrix chamber. I wish this could tab in better. To open the matrix chamber, I believe you have to. Come on. Man, I know this can extend. Doesn't want to right now. There we go. There we go. Has a matrix chamber here. And there's the there's the matrix. Just decided to pop out just like that. There's the matrix. Let me see if I can put that back in there. There we go. There's an ever so slightly opening there. The head is very, very limited. He can look up because of the gimmick, but that's it. He can turn side to side, but he can't really look down or anything like that. Extremely, extremely heavy. Extremely heavy. You look. I tried to bend the arm, and he goes completely with it. So it's one of those bots that you have to hold in place when you're manipulating it. That said, a long range of motion on this dude, which is pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. My biggest issue with the articulation, he has no thigh swivel. No thigh swivel, no ankle swivel. The legs are very, very fucking limited. And that's a shame. So, can't do a lot of poses with this dude. Do you have a waist swivel? I don't think you do. Oh, he does. It's ratcheted. But to use it, you have to... Yeah, you have to lower the hip skirt if you want to use the actual hip skirt. Waist swivel. It's ratcheted, So that's interesting. There's paint chipping already. Look at that. There's paint chipping already because of the manipulation of the hip skirt, which doesn't tab anywhere either. You know, for the price, it's not terrible, but you wish it was better than this. Let's do a preliminary size comparison. Yeah, those fingers worry the fuck out of me. Let's do a preliminary size comparison, and then we'll go into hyper mode. So here he is next to Mega Man X. I have an idea of how they stack up to each other. And here he is next to Mainline Prime. So you can see this dude is fucking gigantic. And last but not least, here he is next to MP10. He towers over MP10. It's ridiculous how big this dude is. Alright, so now I'm gonna go into hyper mode. I don't know if that's the name of it. Super mode. And we'll be right back so we can talk about it. So that was a travesty and a half. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm not in love with it. I like it. It's serviceable. It's huge as fuck, is what it is. And there's a lot of play value here, but I don't know. It's just I kind of expected better. Not really. Like I knew this guy wasn't that good because you know from what I heard last year that this dude was. It's impressive. It's impressive. It's just, I feel it has way too much diecast for what it is, and the posability is very limited. Looks great. Cleans amazingly. Look at that. And of course, you can take these, bend them downward, have them hold on to them, which looks pretty damn fine. You can also like just hold the gun as a just a gun, and it works fine. It works fine for what it is. It works fine for what it is. It's just I question the longevity of all of this. I just question it a lot. This thing doesn't look like it's meant to last or to be played with, to be quite honest. It feels more of a display piece than anything else. And I don't buy figures just to display them. I buy them to pose around them, play with them, if you will. Looks great. Looks dangerous. Has a fuckload of things on him. And the transformations are not difficult. They're very streamlined. So it's if you like the character, this is probably the only people that are ever gonna make them. I wish Fans Hobby would tackle this, because I'm pretty sure they would probably do a better job at it than this. If they do, I might double down, sell this guy off, and just get the Fans Hobby if that were the case. Don't know how the fuck I'm gonna package this dude. Just heavy as fuck. Anyways, let me get on with the additional size comparison so you see how much bigger he is. Here he is next to Mega Man X. You can see he towers over Mega Man X even more. I have to remove my little display base so you could actually see him better. There we go. And here he is next to a mainline Optimus Prime. basically twice the size. And last but not least, here he is, next to MP10. He towered over MP10 before, he towers over him even more now. The silhouette, it's really fucking good. Alright. What else can I say about this guy that I haven't said already? A fucking mosquito bit me. Itchy as fuck. It's another one of these. This robot has a super mode, but I would be happy without the super mode and just the base core bot by itself. Even though it's a looker, but like I said, it's just a display piece and it's really fucking heavy. I question the longevity on this dude. I feel like these ratchets are gonna end up failing him. I feel like these friction joints are gonna end up dying as well. I am fearful for these hands and these fingers. I know they were an issue on the original release, but I feel like in this release they're gonna end up dying as well. They do not feel sturdy enough. And besides that, it's just the limited articulation. It's just so bizarre. Like, they could have totally added a thigh swivel here, but they did not. They did not. And I'm not gonna force it because I might break it. And yeah, he's very, very, very back heavy. If you notice, like, I'm bending the wings forward to give him a little bit more stability. Because if not, it's yeah, that this dude is not gonna. It's not gonna stand. I have to see where the hell I'm gonna place this dude because of how big and bulky he is. I am scared that he might end up taking a dive. And this is not a figure I want to take. It's not a figure I want to take a dive. His head can barely articulate as well. Yeah, it's a mixed bag, but it's a mixed bag of mostly bad stuff. I wouldn't recommend it. If you're a super fan, go for it, but that's about it. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for hearing me ramble. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios. Alright, so I was doing some, taking some pictures for the ending of the video, and I noticed that he does have a thigh swivel. It's just ratcheted and it feels disgusting. I don't know if you can see that, but there's some paint coming out of there. It doesn't feel too good. Then this one feels even worse. That one doesn't even make sounds. It's way looser. Ah, man. His hands also have like a wrist swivel, but it's very limited because of all of this. I don't know why they even make that. I wish this could have just shifted backwards, and then you would have actually had a full wrist swivel. I don't know, man. I don't recommend this dude. Not at all. It's just blech. I'll see you guys later.
The Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons.